Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts. Last night Metallica performed their second and final show celebrating 40 years of being a band, and this is my reaction to almost the entirety of the set list. Now what I mean by is that literally right before they actually started playing Hardwired Open, the show, which I suspected, my internet crapped out. So literally I had to record on my computer all my reactions while watching it on my phone using my phone data plan because I couldn't watch it on my TV like I did on Friday night through Amazon Prime. I had to watch it on my phone. So it's unfortunate. It is what it is. I missed Hardwired, but every other reaction to every other song I've got captured and all that kind of stuff. So enjoy the video. Apologies in advance. What's next? End of the line. End of the line. Was not expecting that. I had a theory about what the second song was going to be after what I assumed Hardwired. My internet is out. I'm not sure what the hell's going on. But I'm watching on the Amazon Prime app with no internet, so. Wow. Dirty Window. Okay. I disappear. I was confused for a second. I disappear. Cover. So it's gotta be a cover next. I was thinking, are they gonna pull out Minus Human? Apparently not. Green Hell. Green Hell. He just said whiskey. I think they're gonna play whiskey. Okay. Am I Evil? Okay. Good choice. I didn't catch it, but they just got into the main riff and they were off. Kirk and James were off. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think I'll play the full version. If Am I Evil, they haven't done it in a long time. I don't think they are. Oh. They are. Oh my god.
You guys ready to sing?
I think I know what it is. Memory Remains. Right?
Did I already ask you?
Or Fuel.
My memory.
Memory. Yep.
Are you ready?
Ready for what? What are we waiting for?
I'm talking to Lars.
Oh. Okay.
Are you ready? Give it fuel, give it fire.
Should have guessed. I don't know why. I just should have guessed. It's Bleeding Me. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. Yes. I'm so happy they played. I was surprised, but then again, when they played Fixer Night 1, I think everything's on the table is essentially what they could play. Wasting My Hate. Yep. People were speculating. Hey, I'm not complaining. Unforgiven. Definitely the Unforgiven. I'm thinking they'll do Enter Sandman too. Lights went out. What's going on? Crowd's freaking out. Figured. I don't know why they had to cut the lights out. Just start playing the riff. That was a weird cut. They had that like sports thing and then now Harvest of Sorrow, but that was really random. Master Puppets. I'm just guessing. Yep. It's Fade to Black. I was right. I was trying to think what the intro was. It's Fade to Black. From the Bell Tolls next. That's just my guess. From the Bell Tolls is next, and then Seek and Destroy, and the show's over. Whiplash. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm actually surprised. Okay, I'm surprised they're not playing bells for the Bell Tolls. Oh, they're hugging it out. That's a nice moment. Before they play Seek and Destroy.
This is one of the first songs that Lars and I put together. Seek!
Yep. I was hoping for something else, maybe, but it makes the most sense for it to be Seek. Now to my thoughts overall of Metallica's set list, of course, from night 2 that you just witnessed my reaction. And I feel overall, it's a solid set list in terms of some songs we haven't heard in a while, but also a lot of staples towards the end. And it really just made me go, they could have done something a little bit different here. But overall, the end of the line, number 2, which hasn't been played since November 18th of 2010, nice pull. I was expecting the second song may be Hardwired if they go, because sometimes they play, of course, double songs from an album, but they went into the line. I'm like, that's a nice transition from Hardwired, so that makes sense. Dirty Window, last played at the 30th anniversary shows. I Disappear, last played August 10th of 2013. And Am I Evil, fully played live. The last time that happened was at the 30th anniversary shows. But they played Am I Evil, of course, a bunch. But the fact we got the full version was I wasn't expecting that. Bleeding Me hasn't been performed since the 30th anniversary shows. Wasting My Hate, which hasn't been performed in front of a live audience in a while, but I know they played it at some sort of like live event or something, live stream event last year. And then from there, it's a bunch of staples we're kind of used to. The Unforgiven, Enter Sandman, Harvest of Sorrow, Master of Puppets, Fade to Black. I was expecting From the Bell Tolls and then Seek and Destroy. They went Whiplash and Seek and Destroy, so quite surprised there. And then when you look at, of course, at night 1, which had Trapped Under Ice, has been performed since 2012. Orion, they played it a little bit, but still, it's nice to see Orion. The Shortest Straw, wasn't expecting that to be pulled. Fixer live debut, I mean, come on. Fixer, really? And then from there, it's a lot of stuff we've kind of heard. Frantic, which is, of course, obvious pull from Saint Anger. But they did Dirty Window at the second show. And the day that never comes, they could have pulled something else there. And Spit Out the Bone, which was surprising to end the first show. I feel like overall, night 2 and night 1, we've gotten some pretty solid stuff I just mentioned there. But the more I think about it, I wish Metallica would have done a third night. That's just me. I honestly feel they could have done a third night. I don't know when. They could have maybe done a Wednesday show, a Friday, and then a Sunday, so they have a day off. But I feel like they should have done a third night because they have enough material to pull from to make a third night work. There's still more staples they could have pulled out. I mean, literally, let's look through Kill 'Em All to Hardwired in terms of what they could have played if they did a third night. We could have got Metal Militia, Phantom Lord, Jump in the Fire, just pulling out a couple of ideas from there. On Ride the Lightning, they could have played Ride the Lightning, The Call of Cthulhu, because we had Orion, so I was thinking maybe night 2 we're going to get instrumental. Didn't happen. But they could have pulled Cthulhu. We could have gotten from Master of Puppets, they could have played Disposable Heroes, Leper Messiah, Damage Inc. Yeah. Or The Thing That Should Not Be. That would have been awesome. From Justice, they could have played To Live Is to Die, but I know that that's really unlikely. They've only performed that once, of course, 30th anniversary shows, but still could have got that. Or Eye of the Beholder, which we haven't heard since, 1989, I think. They could have performed it. I know that would have been difficult, but still they could have attempted it. Okay. The Black Album, of course, we got staples throughout the whole entire Black Album. They could have easily pulled a lesser known Of Wolf and Man. They could have pulled Struggle Within, My Friend in Misery, depending on where in the set and depending on how long to get to the certain point, because they're going in album order the first night and then reverse order the second night. So I don't know, depending on, because they do slower paced songs and more of the ballad stuff to kind of break up the animosity and the craziness of the set list. From Load and Reload, I mean, we got Fixer from Reload, so I'm not complaining too much about the Reload stuff. But Load, we could have got Outlaw Torn. It's long, but still they could have pulled it out. Unforgiven 2 from Reload, they could have done that. Hero of the Day from Load, or even Mama Said, maybe not, but I want to hear Mama Said. That's just me. And then you would think, and people were speculating, we got No Leaf Clover night 1, maybe night 2 is going to have Minus Human. They've never performed that. As far as I know, they've never performed Minus Human outside of an orchestra. Didn't do it. They went I Disappear for night 2 instead. So around that time, but still not Minus Human. From Saint Anger, they could have played Purify for the first time. I feel like that's a song that I feel is pretty catchy. They're not played live, or they could have done Sweet Amber. They've only performed it once. From Death Magnetic, I mean, we got In the Lines. That's pretty solid. We could have got Broken, Beaten, Scarred. We could have gotten All Nightmare Long. Maybe even Judas Kiss. But the fact is, we got The Day That Never Comes, night 1. They could have chose something else. But that's just me. From Hardwired, we could have got Murder 1. Never performed live. And My Savage never performed live. I don't know, but we got Spit Out the Bone. But we also got Hardwired. So, they could have switched up a little bit more. Halo on Fire. Something. I feel that they overall did a pretty good job of giving us some rarities and some lesser known played songs, but they can't get away from the staples. That's what kind of frustrated me because I feel like with the 4 nights of 30th anniversary, we got a big variety of stuff that they've played live before, maybe once or twice, and everybody never played live. They had a bunch of guests. In this, it was just two big stadium shows where we got some rarity stuff. We got Fixer live debut, but still, it's like, at the end of the day, too many staples that was there to please the fans that were there that don't know a lot of the deeper cuts. And I feel like with the 30th anniversary shows, they wanted to play a lot of rare stuff because it felt more like these are the hardcore fans. With the stadium stuff, I should have suspected it wasn't going to be like it was in the 30th anniversary shows because I was expecting guests. Didn't happen at all, so it's unfortunate. But overall, as a Metallica fan, I'm happy with some of the stuff we got, like I was mentioning. Like I was saying, night one again, Trapped Under Ice, was surprised. Fixer debut. Spit Out the Bone as a closer was pretty interesting. And then from night two, we had End of the Line, which I haven't heard in a while. Am I Evil, the full version, Bleeding Me, Wasting My Hate. But I think we could have gotten some more stuff, and Dirty Window too. We could have gotten some more stuff. So I really wish I would have had a night three. I wish I could have whispered in the ear, guys, I'm doing night three. Just saying, you guys can do it. Just have an extra day to prepare and everything and do a night three. I think that would have been nice. And then what I've been saying too is I feel like Metallica should do some smaller venues because they did some smaller venue stuff earlier this year. They could do some smaller venue stuff to give fifth members, like fans who are on the Metallica website, a chance to see them as like it's exclusive, shows to play some rare stuff. And I think it's just because I want Metallica to, of course, put out new music, but I also want them to embrace all of their discography, not just the staples for the most part. Because Metallica, we remember, of course, for Enter Sandman, Master of Puppets, but as people that have dove into their albums and have dove into their discography, there is so much more there to love. There is so much more there to enjoy. And for me, it's like they gave us finally Fixer, but we could have gotten some more acknowledgement and recognition from other songs that people love and that Metallica fans would have loved to have heard. It's just that when you see all these fans online and they're like watching the live stream, of course they couldn't be there because they didn't get the chance to get tickets. We could have gotten some really cool stuff, but a lot of it was taken up by staples we've heard time and time again. And trust me, those songs are great, but my point is, you're celebrating 40 years of Metallica. Give recognition to some of the songs that people maybe not have heard as much. Who cares if the audience doesn't know it? If you play it and you play it well and it's catchy, people can get into it and dig it and go, well, that's a really cool song I've never heard before. I've only heard it a couple times. I'm going to go back and listen to that. I'm going to go back and listen to that album. But unfortunately, we didn't get much of that. So, yeah. So that's my overall thoughts. I feel like night two and night one overall combined, we got some, like I said, solid stuff. We got live debut of Fixer. We got some lesser known songs getting shown, but I feel like they could have done more with another night, or better yet, rearrange some of the songs in these sets from the 2 nights to give us more songs that stand out and show the bigger variety of Metallica than just half staples and half songs we've played before, but we're going to play again here, and then the one debut. They could have done a little bit more. But anyways, that's just my thoughts. What do you guys think overall of night 2 and night 1 in general? Whatever thoughts you have, guys, about this, and how do you think they handled celebrating 40 years of being Metallica? Whatever thoughts you have, guys, let me know in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out.